James Harden and the Rockets trying to square the series at 2 apiece, and the Beards got 18 in the first half. They led by as many as 13. That late Iguodala three cuts it to 61-54 at the break. American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson with Kenny and Shaq and Charles. And so here we sit with a 7-point game. And what did you see from James Harden, big fella, in the first half?
Well, he's doing a nice job of mixing it up. You know, taking them to the hole every now and then, shooting the three, playing with confidence. Look, he knows they need this game right here. You're too close to me, young fella. Just go right by him. And this is what we all know and love about James Harden, the little patented step-back three. And right here, again, he's doing a great job of mixing it up, getting to the hole every now and then, shooting the three. This crossover right here was nasty. And then finally giving him the call that he wanted. Body contact right there, and he's playing great. They need this game. They really need this game, and he's playing great. This is what superstars do. They come out and they play, and everybody else is playing well. Austin Rivers playing, the whole team.
Well, I think Shaq is 100% correct. This is a game for a star. He's got to lead them to, he's got to will them to win this game. Those other guys are good players. They're going to be followers. But when you got to win, that's when your stars really got to show up. I mean, especially at home. Because you don't get tired at home because, you know, everybody's cheering for you. They give you that great adrenaline rush. But, man, the Rockets, this is a must-win for them, period.
On the Golden State side, Steph Curry's got 13, 6 out of 12, but just 1 out of 6 from deep. Kevin Durant has a dozen on 4 of 10 shooting, which brings us to the Jet.
Well, you know, Kevin Durant is would you say, arguably the most indefensible player besides Giannis, or even with Giannis in the league?
Oh, he's more indefensible than Giannis.
Okay, all right. I like the way you stuttered on indefensible, but
I don't use that word a lot.
I'm not going to say much.
Is it even a real word?
No, yes, it is. But I'll tell you what, and this is what I was trying to figure out what the Rockets were going to do in terms of guarding the most indefensible player possibly in basketball. So you bring it up, you know, Kevin Durant, he goes from multiple places. So he goes here into the lane, he draws the foul because he's taking you off the dribble. Then we know he shoots the spot up three. But then like Steve Kerr threw a little wrinkle through it. He says, I'm going to put him in what I call the mid-post. So I put him in the mid-post here. This is probably another way that I could get him the basketball and get people to, you know what? I'm going to H-Town. I'm going to Clutch City because I got to go home and see what's going on here. I'm back in H-Town, Clutch City. Now, check it out. Now we're talking about guarding Durant, though. This is the most dangerous offensive player in basketball. Let me get a rock. So I got the rock. Right here, Durant is saying, look, I got nobody on me who can guard me. There's nobody in Houston. There's no one in this league that can guard me at all, ever, when I got the ball, and I got my back-to-the-basket game, Chuck, going. The back-to-the-basket game against these smaller defenders. But maybe there is somebody in Houston that can guard him. Wait a minute. There's Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly's here. You can guard him. Tell P.J. Tucker what he needs to do to guard him.
P.J., stay low. Stay low. All right? He going to come with the swipe. He wants to go right. Force him right. And when he bring it down low, just swipe it out. You go have it.
All right, swipe it out. Let's see if let's get us out of here. We're back. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yes, indeed. That is nice. Good defense. Great defense on a great offensive player. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. I brought him all the way back from Houston. That's right, Patrick Beverly. We had to get the defensive game going.
That's Kenny goes in the game first. He goes in.
Yes.
And who knew that Patrick Beverly was lurking back there? Pat,
No
good
question.
to see you, man.
Thanks for having me.
I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
Do you think that, you know, because KD didn't post up a lot until they started playing you on him last series, and I think he's starting to post up a lot more after the games when y'all had the big 30-point comeback. Do you think him starting to post you up more is really translated, number one, to games 3, 4, and 5, and 6 against you, but also in this series also?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's a tough cover regardless where you put him. But less energy without him with the ball trying to make every play. You get him to the sweet spots, he can shoot over anybody in the NBA. And I think that was the biggest change they made throughout the series.
Pat, you had a great season.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Wish you guys went further. I don't like comparing players, but you remind me of a guy who I played with, who I played against. When you were growing up, who did you watch? Did you watch Gary Payton? That's the player I'm talking about. You remind me of Gary Payton
Kevin
so
Garnett.
much.
That's the reason why I wear number 21. I've been wearing it since high school. I just like the passion he plays with, the defense, the edge. He really don't care. He goes out there and get his job done. So yeah, KG.
Your ability to get under the opponent's skin, how far back in your life does that go, Pat?
I used to call me, when I used to play on the block, they used to call me the purse snatcher. So I was fortunate to have a nickname by stealing the ball with people at half court, and it just stuck with me.
I have a last question on this. Tougher cover, Steph Curry or KD for you?
For me, KD. Yeah.
The size.
Yeah, size. That's on.
Because all this time, I thought Patrick. I know the chair they gave you.
They got me out here like I'm 5'8".
But I thought you were like 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Why would you think that?
Because he's only 6 feet, guarding a 7-footer. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but I think the biggest difference, that's the point I was trying to make. See, KD didn't post up until they pissed him off. Because he was trying to get to, remember we said, why is he trying to dribble the ball against Patrick? That's like trying to dribble against Muggsy Bogues. That's impossible.
Ultimately, who do you like in this series, Golden State and Houston?
Of course, I like Golden State, but I'm a root for Houston because I used to play there, and I just want to see somebody beat them.
We got to give you some love, man. You and Doc Rivers, y'all had a great season.
Great year, man.
You doubted us, though. But
I did.
I know that. Yeah,
want to put that out.
I know. So get them, Pat.
Thanks for
Great to have the purse snatcher
Yes,
with
sir. The purse snatcher. Yes,
Get them, Pat.
can express half.
Get them, Pat. Oh, yeah, we sitting up here fake.
I did doubt you. I was wrong.
You did. I told you, Chuck, we be watching you.